Hey everyone. Big hand for songwriters. I've got to say, the thing that appealed to me most was, because I'm just sort of more of a pop sort of rocky type person, I suppose, but I've never been able to write stories like you guys write. That's awesome. Danny, and is Danny still there? Danny, Gary, Kieran, everyone, like Bridges stuff as well. Every time I sit down and try to, I'm going to write a story and turn it into a song, I just chuck it in the bin because it sounds like crap. So it's just cheesy, sanctimonious rot. But well done. I really admire the songwriters as such. Storytellers. Storytellers is what I'm saying. So good stuff. I'll start off with something that. And by the way, I've had 6 beers because I'm a bit nervous about playing solo for the first time in God knows how long, because I've always got my little buddy here, Steve, to hide behind if I screw up something, because he's a good singer and a guitar player, and I can just sort of, that's really good stuff.
You're great.
But not tonight. This started off as a bit of a story, I suppose, but like most of my stuff just turns into pop dribble. So about girls and all that sort of stuff. But it started off, it was inspired by, we used to drive, so long story, but we sort of had a lot of driving between the Canberra area and where my dad's family lived, west of Brisbane. So it was this constant, every Christmas, just packing into the old 71 XY Ford Falcon, which I wish I owned today because I'd probably be a millionaire. And it was just a journey, 17 hours in this. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No. Can I have an ice cream and a Coke? No. Can't afford lollies every time we stop. So it started off like that, but it turned into something else. It's called driving. An endless road, the white lines in my eyes. Nothing but shapeless clouds on my horizon. Radio fades away into the distance, lost beyond the shimmer of a heat wave. But in the quiet I see your face. One by one I remember every time you smiled, every time you laughed, every time you cried. There's not enough numbers in the world I'd need to count the ways I miss you every day, like I'm missing you today. Solo, Steve! Another day away and again I'm thinking of you. Try to stay awake, but the blacktop's filling my view. Eyes are getting heavy to send a warning, but I'm pushing on to beat the sunset falling. 'Cause there's somewhere I need to be. One by one I remember every time you smiled, every time you laughed, every time you cried. There's not enough numbers in the world I'd need to count the ways I miss you every day, like I'm missing you today. Driving through the night I'm getting nowhere, but if I can I'll get to you again. Radio fades away into the distance, but in the quiet I see your face. One by one I remember every time you smiled, every time you laughed, every time you cried. There's not enough numbers in the world I'd need to count the ways I miss you every day, like I'm missing you today. I miss you every day, like I'm missing you today. Thank you.